Well, hello once again. It's a great day to be back on the battlefield. Before we load up our rucks and start marching to the front line, why don't you go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe? While you're at it, why don't you go ahead and share this video? We can never have too many warriors in this battle for correction and redirection. As you already know, I am not one that focuses all of my attention on a particular segment of society. I believe in taking the battle to ignorance as a whole. And believe me, there's enough ignorance in this world for warriors like you and I to battle until the end of days. Today's battle will focus on a social phenomenon that I found to be very popular and very disturbing. Since when did it become acceptable and even encouraged for men to video record every little tear-jerking heartbreak they have with a woman and run to social media to show they got done wrong? This is some of the most feminine behavior I've ever seen. Now I can see a married man video recording an incident so he can have proof for the court during the divorce proceedings. That's simply a man making sure he protects his assets. But why? Yes, that question why again. Why are so many men filming their girlfriend's betrayal and running to social media crying like little girls about how they got done wrong? Some are actually filming themselves being put out of their living quarters, which is really strange because it's actually the woman's living quarters. On what planet is this type of a man sought out as a worthy pick by women? In what dimension is this male subject worthy of the title man? Let me say this again and let me say it loud. Men, if you and your girlfriend decide to cohabitate, make sure it's a new, and when I say new, I mean a residence which is new to both of you. That's what I mean. A new resident in which both of you have to put your name on the lease. Now back to the battle. Platforms like YouTube are full of young men making a mockery of themselves and proving to the world that they are becoming more feminine by the day. The two questions that we must answer before going into the battle today is why and how. Why has this weak character trait in males become acceptable and, dare I say, the norm? The question how. How did so many young adult males in America become non-providing, non-protecting males that depend on women for survival? Well, I'm sure there are some young adult males out there who are thinking they are doing it big by having a woman take care of them. And I'm sure there are some women out there who are relishing in knowing that they control a man like a puppet on a string because his total being depends on her for survival. Well, I'm sure a lot of people haven't given such foolishness much thought because it seemed to have become the norm. But in this battle for correction and redirection, we refuse to give foolishness 1 inch because we know ignorance is right behind him, waiting to take it even further. Well, I see that you had to actually make a move to retreat, but you're not really paying much attention. I hope this isn't how you go about in life. It seems that I'm going to have to put that little king of yours on the run. Guess it's time for your king to start running.